Happy holidays from KPLR TV, the WB, St. Louis 11.
On the next Jenny Jones, looks like Larry, Athena, and Tammy were bitten by the love bug.
I didn't used to have wavy hair till after she gave me the first kiss.
She's something else, Jenny, I'll tell you that.
I mean, his smile just makes me melt.
But their relationship never got buzzing.
But you married somebody else. What happened?
Now, Jenny brings them back together to see if anything blossoms.
He's my Prince Charming.
So I'm single and available.
Anything can happen from here.
Next, Jenny Jones.
Our first guest, Larry, is here to reunite with his first love. He says she had a great body, and her kisses used to curl his toes. This is Larry, by the way. Larry, how long's it been?
40 years.
40 years for Larry. Okay, 40 years of misery. Now, Charlotte is here to reunite with her first love. She says she's been attracted to him since the 5th grade. This is Charlotte, by the way. Charlotte, how many years?
42 years, Jenny.
Okay, a combined total of 82 years of waiting to get reunited. Larry, you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay, follow me. Let's go. I'll tell you. I was holding Larry's hand. That is a cold and clammy hand, a very nervous hand. This is 63-year-old Larry Brockway. Is it Brockway?
Brockway.
Brockway. He says a psychic recently told him he was going to put closure on his past. Well, that psychic was right on the money because today Larry will reunite with a lost love he has not seen in over 40 years.
Right.
This would have been a great... What a great love story. She was your first love?
Right. Very,
First
very,
kiss?
very effective.
Not your first kiss.
No, not the first kiss, but the best.
She said she curled your toes
Oh,
when you
could
kissed
she?
her.
I didn't used to have wavy hair till after she gave me the first kiss.
Describe her. No, it's been 40 years. Describe what she looked like back then.
Oh, beautiful body, beautiful person,
Yeah.
blonde hair, just beauty all around.
You wanted to get married.
I'm a coward. Nature.
Really? You didn't have the you didn't move fast enough.
There you go.
Right?
Backed out, got out
Yeah.
too quick, couldn't make up my mind. When I did make it up, it was too late.
She went with somebody else.
Yeah.
She married somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh,
5 years later, then I married somebody else.
yeah. You did? Now you're since widowed, is that correct?
That's correct.
You never went past the kissing stage.
No,
People didn't do that back then.
no. I think I had too much respect for her anyhow, Jenny.
Yeah. Oh.
She was
What
a
did you do to
great gal.
prepare for today? What did you do to prepare?
I dyed my hair.
Okay. All right. Well, Larry went to broadcasting school, so why don't you go behind the screen because she might know your voice if she hears it because you did study voice. Okay, so go behind the screen for a minute. We're going to hide you back there while we bring Leona out. Now we have two other guys back there. We're going to see if Leona can recognize his voice after hearing the other two voices. But first we want to get Leona out here. Is it safe to bring her out? Has she had headphones on? She hasn't heard anything. Okay. All right, Leona, come on out and join us. Here's Leona. So, Leona, we heard a little bit from Larry. He was pretty serious about you. Did you know?
I was right out of high school, and I had just had a broken love affair, and my daddy introduced us. He had worked with my dad, and he introduced us, and it was real exciting because he was an older man to me, and he had a car, what I thought was a new car. I guess it was yellow and white, I think, kind of like a hardtop convertible, I remember.
I'll show you a picture while you're talking. Here's an old picture of Larry. There you go. Right in front of you.
Okay, yeah.
Is that how you remember?
Yeah,
Okay.
right,
So, but you married somebody else. What happened?
Well, I think my father was very strict, and our religions were different. And when we had gotten a little further into our relationship and did talk about marriage, my father was very upset because we were not of the same religion, and he was very strict, and
You think you'd know his voice if you heard it?
I may or may not.
Okay. Well, he's standing behind you right now, but we don't want you to look. We want you to listen.
All right.
Okay? And we're going to give you 3 voice samples to see if you can pick by what they're saying. There's also a clue in what they're saying. See if you can pick which one is Larry. Can we hear voice number 1, please?
Yeah, right here.
Can
I'm
we
Larry reporting to you from WJENY. Do you remember us at the Elvis concert, baby? Oh.
That may have been the worst Elvis impression ever done. Okay, we're going to let you hear voice number 2 back there, and a clue along with it.
I'm Larry, reporting to you from WJENY. Do you remember us making a wish on a falling star?
Okay, we'll let you hear all 3 before you make your decision. Let's hear voice number 3.
I'm Larry, reporting to you from WJENY. Remember when I taught you how to water ski?
That's him.
Oh, you're right.
Come on out, Larry. 40 years.
That's something for you.
What did you? He has a rose.
Thank you very, very much.
First of all, Larry, did you see these legs?
Yeah.
Did she have these legs back then? It was fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
How's the rest of her look after all these years?
Fantastic.
It's been 40 years.
I was looking for a light to shine down. Normally there's one shining on an angel.
Would you have known him? Would you have known him if you just passed him on the street? Maybe not after all these years.
I don't know if I would have or not.
It goes back to what, 1957? If it's been 40 years. In fact, we have a little videotape of what was happening in 1957 when Larry and Leona were in love. When Larry and Leona were head over heels, it was 1957. Elvis Presley was at the top of the charts with All Shook Up. Dwight D. Eisenhower was in the Oval Office, and the hula hoop, Gunsmoke, and American Bandstand were all the rage. Now that Larry and Leona are reuniting, there's only one question. Is Elvis still alive? So, you know, he's been... I imagine you probably regret that you didn't make the move sooner about getting married.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Many times.
And you know he's available now, but Leona, what's your status?
I'm married now. And
You're still married?
Right.
You're married for...
I've been married 14 years.
Well, Larry...
Still great to see her.
It's great to see her, and you're back in touch? If your husband's not too jealous, you can at least be friends now, can't you?
Oh, definitely, definitely,
Okay,
yes.
okay, that was so
yes.
sweet. Oh. Okay, our next guest is Athena. It's only been 2 years, but Athena says she hasn't been able to get her lost love off of her mind. She says every time she drives past an Econo Lodge, she gets all choked up.
Terrible.
So that's where you got together, huh?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
Every time, it's right around the block from my house.
We
so
won't call him Big Spender then, will we?
No, you won't. Not at all.
I mean, no, there's nothing wrong with that. No. I've stayed at a lot of those places myself. So tell us about him. How do you know him from?
I met him at a Sweet 16. He was a waiter, and he would walk around, and all the girls wanted him because he was so hot, and he'd walk and strut his stuff, and I was not leaving unless I gave him my number. And
So
I
he
did.
was like the caterer at the party,
Yeah.
right? It wasn't your party?
No, it was one of my friends. I was 16 then, yeah.
You were 16?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Is that bad?
No. Well, it depends how old he was.
He was 19.
Okay, so you gave him your phone number.
Yeah, and he called me 2 days after Valentine's Day, which I thought was kind of rude, but he did.
Yeah, and then you went on a date or what?
Yeah, we went on our first date to the beach.
Uh-huh.
And we had dinner, and we hung out there all night.
When did the Econo Lodge happen? I mean, did he just like...
Like the next week. It was really, really fast. It was the next week, and we stayed there one night. I was really nervous, but we had a good time.
So now you've changed a bit since he's seen you, haven't
Yes.
you?
I changed a lot.
Can we show some pictures? We have a before
Terrible.
picture. Here's a before picture of Athena. Is that you?
Yes, it's me. It's
How much
terrible.
weight have you lost?
About, I'd say 50, but it's...
At least?
Yeah.
About 50 pounds?
Yeah, it is.
And good for you.
That's always nice to hear.
Now, you had some serious thoughts of you slept with a picture of him. Is that true?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I was so I would sleep with it right here, and if I ever went out, I'd forget my bag, I'd forget everything. I would never forget his picture. But
And you haven't seen him in 2 years, so he has no idea how much you've changed. If you would, why don't you go backstage? We want to make a big entrance with you. Go backstage this way, over here. And we're going to, she's going to make a big entrance right through her picture, as a matter of fact, that we have ready to go. Now, Eric has had headphones on. He's not been listening. So I think, can we, okay, the headphones are off. Athena's old flame was Eric. He's now a college student in West Palm Beach, Florida. Welcome, Eric.
you bet.
So we've been talking to Athena. Athena tells us that you met at a party where you were one of the waiters or caterers.
Yeah, I was a
Right.
waiter at a Sweet 16, and she had given another waitress her number to give to me.
Yeah.
She's something else, Jenny, I'll tell you that.
Oh, she is?
I think the most thing I remember about her is her eyes. She has these blue eyes, and she's so enthusiastic. I don't know if you've talked to her yet, but
Yeah, we
certainly-
just talked to her.
She certainly has a lot to
she's
say.
she liked you a lot. She says every time she drives past an Econo Lodge, she thinks of you.
No, Jesus. I don't know that came out.
That was your second date?
What's that?
That was the second date?
Yeah.
Let me remind you, before picture. Here's a before picture of Athena, okay? In fact, there's a before picture right over here, if you can look at that, because she's right behind it. Over here, Eric, see that wall, the door? Okay?
Oh, gee.
She's changed just a little bit since the last time you saw her 2 years ago. Here is the new and improved Athena. What do you think?
Oh, my God.
Can we sit? We like
I think Eric should sit down. He looks like he's about to fall down.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
She look a little different?
Yeah, just a tad.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What are you doing?
Does he look the
exactly
same?
the reaction I wanted,
Really?
too.
How does he look after 2 years?
It's just excellent.
Yeah?
Excellent. Look at him. Excellent.
She's lost something like, I don't know, 50 pounds or so since you saw her.
She does. She looks great.
Yeah?
She does.
So she,
God.
Let's give it up. We're going to dominate the show. Yeah.
any memories coming back of the
Yeah,
Econo
just a
Lodge?
few. You told them about the lodge? Oh,
Yeah,
my
she
God.
told us.
About the Econo Lodge,
Yeah.
yes, I told them.
So can we find out, you obviously want to see him again, so you're single and available still, Athena?
Yes, I am.
Eric, what about yourself?
I have a girlfriend.
I hate when that happens. Does she mind you coming here to do this? Or?
Oh, yeah, she does. A lot.
Is it? Are you exclusive, or would you? If things didn't work out for any reason, would you be interested again in Athena?
You're going to see the show. If things don't work out. Sure.
You have thought about her from time to time, right?
Oh, I'm sure I've thought about it. Sure. Sure.
Athena, is that enough for you?
Yeah, just wow, disappointed, really disappointed, but no. Not to find someone just as great as it. I know, but you know what? I really felt like this huge feeling from him. I never felt this way about anybody, and I'll just have to find someone just as good, so.
You won't have too much trouble doing that.
I think so.
Yeah, in fact, the guys that are watching right now that want to date with Athena, call us 312-832-4180. Sorry, Eric. You snooze, you lose. Well, when we come back, she says the reason she has stayed single for 20 years No man could compare to her lost love.
So your hair's a little damaged? That's okay. Really damaged? Even better. Because the worse the damage, the harder this works to restore shine. Pantene Pro-V Treatment Conditioner. The pro-vitamin-enriched formula fortifies hair all the way to the tips. It's damage control for vulnerable ends, so they actually split less. Pantene Pro-V Treatment Conditioners every day for hair so healthy, it shines. The worse the damage, the harder it works.
You know, when you're coughing and your head aches, every mattress says, lie down, rest. But the boss said, hustle, sale starts in 10 minutes. Yeah, sure. That does nothing for cost. My motto is, NyQuil for night, DayQuil for day. I'll share with you. I'll be fine.
If you love the complete relief of NyQuil, you'll love its non-drowsy daytime version called DayQuil.
I was willing to share.
Vicks DayQuil, the non-drowsy stuffy head, sore throat, coughing, fever, so you can get through your day medicine.
Happy holidays and a bountiful new year.
Gleich in die Winterpause.
Cross-examine this witness. Get back up there, fleabag.
I believe she will always be there for Albert, as Harriet and I were once there for one another.
Oh, I get it.
Likely testimony.
Trainer. Its cup-shaped design helps clean deep between and all around every tooth, even some places you can't see. New Crest Multi-Clean.
They say their wives have changed.
She took the Pepsi challenge, and she's losing.
On Jenny Jones.
Tomorrow.
Were you and your identical twin sister geeks in high school, but now you're hot twin babes? If you're twins who used to be geeks, but now you look chic and want to say, look at me now, to someone who teased you, call 312-836-9458.
Well, our next guest is, her name is Thistle. She has not seen her lost love for 20 years. She still calls him Napoleon because he was and still is her king. I know you've been a little upset backstage, and he apparently has a boss. And if you're watching, boss, you know, it wouldn't have been that much to ask to let the guy off. He wouldn't let him off work. But anyway, we're going to make a tape of the show. We're going to fly him to your hometown after the show. But tell us about him first of all. Tell us. It's been 20 years.
A long time.
Yeah.
And I haven't forgotten him.
Oh. Were you in love with him 20 years ago?
20 years.
Yeah. You say he was your heart.
He is my heart.
And is it true that you never married because of him?
You know, I mentioned marriage. I had my bedrooms upstairs. And I lived upstairs, and one night we were going upstairs. And I said, Napoleon. He and I was. I said, Napoleon, marry me. And he looked at me like, when that happened, I'll do the asking.
Oh.
So I never asked anymore.
But you would have married him.
You know, since women lip have come along, I will ask him to marry me.
You would ask him again?
Oh, sure.
He did. We helped him. He sent you a very nice gift at the show. We want to see if you can find out where it is. It's going to be behind any of these doors. It's going to be behind this door, or that door. Which one do you want to go for? Audience, maybe you can help her. Which one do you think? Two? Left two? Yeah? Okay. You Thistle.
Go for number one because he was number one in my heart.
Okay, that's door number one right there. Okay? Why don't you go up there? You go right up there and open the door and see what he sent you here. Hi, Norm. This is Norman, everybody. It's been 20 years. We got a couple of pictures from 20 years ago. There's Thistle. There's Thistle. Look at that. Yeah. And then a picture of Norman. Look at that. So, have you thought about her over 20 years?
Yeah.
You
I've
have?
been trying to find it,
Have you? You never married?
Once, yeah, it didn't work out.
And you're...
But she still never left my mind, though.
Yeah. So, Thistle, we know, we're pretty sure you're single and available.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have called Jenny Jones.
And Norman, you're now single and available?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a good feeling about that. I don't know. We'll see. Well, our next guest is Tammy, by the way. She says it was love at first sight when she met Jeremy. It's only been a year, but Tammy says she just has to see her Prince Charming again. Oh.
Right.
Where'd you meet him?
I was vacationing in North Carolina with my girlfriends. Went to school down there. So the one night we decided to go to this club, and we walked in, and it was like I had radar out, and he just caught my eye, and I was just like, oh, my God, I have to meet him. And I was very shy, and I wouldn't go up to talk to him, so I was on the dance floor dancing, and, just looking around, and I happened just to make eye contact with him. He just, and my heart just fell.
Did you stay at his place or your place? Or?
We stayed at a dorm room. I was at my friend's college.
Okay, your friend.
Yeah, and then, we just went to hang out at the barracks for, maybe, one night a week. But then he spent the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, at the dorm.
With your other friends in the room?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All the time?
Yeah.
So you never were alone?
Well, a couple times. We were alone.
Yeah.
But majority of the time we were all...
It didn't really matter, though, to you, did it?
No, it didn't. Gotta do what you gotta do.
You ready to see him?
Definitely, yes.
Okay. Here's the masterpiece himself. Jeremy is right here behind that door. Come on out, Jeremy. So, Jeremy, you were going into the Navy, is that right?
Oh, no, I was in the Navy at the time.
You were in the Navy?
Yes, I was.
You just got out 3 months ago?
Yeah, about 3 months ago.
Yeah.
I was down in Jacksonville for probably 2.5 years.
You had about 2 weeks together, I heard.
Yeah, she's very sweet. I mean, she was just so kind and nice to me. It was a good thing. And then before she left, she was like, well, I'm going down to Myrtle Beach for spring break, and maybe I'll stop by and say hi and stuff. Well, she wrote me once, and after that, I was switching companies. Yeah. So I had to move my room, and I lost a lot of stuff in the move. I lost the phone number. You lost contact? Yeah, I lost
Tammy, you live in, is it Depew, New York?
Yeah, Buffalo.
And Jeremy, where do you live?
I live in Becker, Minnesota.
So what happens now? First of all, Tammy, you're obviously single. And Jeremy, what about yourself?
I'm single. I'm just, I'm dating right now, but nothing really serious.
Oh, yeah?
So, I mean, I'm not...
Listen, we're going to take a break. Before we do, we'd like to welcome back to our show one more time the Jenny Jones Dancers. we come back, she was married but had an affair with this guy 7 years ago. She says the affair may have been bad, but letting him go was worse. Be back.
Today at 1, KPLR TV invites you to a festive party as we celebrate the Yuletide season with a St. Louis 11 holiday special. At work, they bring you the news, host programs, even play professional sports. But today, you'll see a lighter side of our television personalities. They'll be singing, dancing, and storytelling. Team 11 will perform holiday favorites. We'll have a loony rendition of a holiday classic, and a surprise Santa will be revealed. Join us today at 1 right here on the WB St. Louis 11.
Say the words I want. Hear what a psychic sees for you.
I want her to love me.
I want to tell him, but I'm afraid.
I want my luck to change.
I want to have money.
Ask a question. Let a psychic advise you.
Can you see the future?
Can you make him love me? Is he faithful?
Will I have kids?
Say the words I want.
I want to make things better, but I just don't know how.
Let a psychic advise you now. Adults over 18.
Random gunfire can make for a very unhappy New Year.
That's right, Sandy. Many St. Louis residents have had their New Year's celebration cut short by injuries from random gunfire.
So ring in this New Year by having fun without guns.
Let's celebrate safely, because bullets that go up do come down.
The St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department and St. Louis 11 say,
let's have fun without guns.
Were you and your identical twin sister geeks in high school, but now you're hot twin babes? If you're twins who used to be geeks, but now you look chic and want to say, look at me now, to someone who teased you, call 312-836-9458.
Come to a live taping of The Jenny Jones Show.
Somebody lied to you, sister. You need to sit yourself down.
Call 312-836-9485. This is Rhonda. She's nervous now. She said that she found real true love 7 years ago, and being married didn't stop her from going after that true love. You were in Hawaii.
I was.
Your husband was in the military also, so he was gone a lot.
He was gone for 3 years the whole time that we were there. He was only there for 16 weeks.
So,
and we didn't have a good marriage to begin with. When we went there to try to make our marriage work, and then he took off for the 3 years, and he did it on purpose.
Because things weren't going well. Because he knew about your affair, right?
He did. I had every intention of divorcing him when he came back from deployment and not, carrying on with our marriage.
So Gerald is the man that you met?
Yeah, I just happened to meet him. I didn't want to be bothered. I kept telling him, leave me alone, and, there was no future because I was married.
And describe your relationship with Gerald.
Oh, it was perfect. It was perfect. He was such a good guy. I mean, everything that he went out of his way to do the little things. If I saw something, around the other side of the island, I said, oh, I like that. He went around the next day, got it, and brought it to me. He's so sweet. He was.
How long are you divorced?
How
how long have I been divorced now?
Yeah.
For 5 years.
Divorced for 5 years?
And it was the biggest mistake of my life to leave Hawaii because I wanted to do the right thing for my kids, and he was young. He was 12 years younger than I was.
We won't torture you any longer. He's going to be coming out right behind that blue door. Take a look. It's been 7 years. Gerald, come on out and say hi to Rhonda. What do you want to say to Gerald? What do you?
I said, he the man. He the man.
Wow. Well, we heard all about it. By the way, we have some photos. Take a look at some pictures of Rhonda. This was this picture 7 years ago? This is you, right? This is you. This is you the way you look more like now. I have a picture of one of your sons here. You have 3 children, right? Is that Gerald's leg in the picture?
That's Gerald's leg, yeah. My son loved him.
You said all your children really got
all of them did, yeah, but my son especially.
Can we just call for that first picture? I got to see a before and the side by side with Rhonda, the picture of her with the short dark hair and glasses, and the way she is today. Look at this. It's like a Jenny Jones makeover.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. So, Gerald, was it as special for you because she says it was the best thing you're the best thing ever happened to her?
She was nice. She was pretty nice. This is more like my friend here. We was real close, real close.
We were real good friends.
Yeah, real good.
Why? How is it you didn't stay together?
Why didn't we stay together?
After a year, you've got.
He was only 21. He doesn't know what he wants for the rest of his life at 21. So it wasn't fair to him for me to stay there with him, and it wasn't fair to my kids to not really try to stay with their father and give them the family that I thought they were entitled to.
So now here you are, 7 years. You're single and available, Rhonda. Gerald, what's your status?
Well, I was close to her and wish I could reunite with her, but I have someone. We're still friends, though. Still friends.
I'm refusing to take a break. I'm so upset. So, are you okay with that, Rhonda? I'm sorry.
Well, it's better to see him and know now.
Yes. Than to wonder for another 10 years.
Exactly, exactly. So, but, you know, I'm glad that he's happy because he deserves to be with somebody.
Oh, that's very nice. A nice lady. Okay. When we come back, she's been carrying a crush since the 5th grade. That was 42 years ago. They'll reunite after this. Come on out, ladies.
Hi, I'm Tony LaRussa, inviting you to join us at the 2nd Annual St. Louis Cardinals Winter Warm-Up, January 17th through the 19th at the Regal Riverfront Hotel. We'll have autograph sessions with our players and Cardinals Hall of Famers, clinics by the coaches, a great card and memorabilia show, interactive games, and much more. KPLR TV St. Louis 11 is one of our sponsors, and all proceeds benefit Cardinals Care, our club's nonprofit charity fund serving St. Louis youth. Hope to see you there.
It's Sinclair's favorite time of year.
Merry 3 days before Christmas.
But no one else has the same spirit.
If it isn't the ghost of Christmas pest.
Happy holidays, you despicable little Grinch.
That's ruining the season for Sinclair.
Ah, Jingle Bell!
And she's not going to take it anymore.
I'm going off to find the true spirit of Christmas on my own.
Yeah, we got to find her. How?
We can try this map she drew at the bottom.
On the next living single.
Tonight at 6:30 on St. Louis 11.
On the next episode of Hercules, The Legendary Journey, a beautiful woman, a dangerous temptation, a vengeful enemy with the ultimate weapon.
This club will kill Hercules. All I can see is shadows.
And Hercules has a real problem.
I think I'm going blind. Who must I kill?
On the next,
This is my fight.
Hercules, the legendary journey.
Tonight at 7 on St. Louis 11.
Now you can speak with a psychic anytime you want. Try it free. Call for real samples. Master Psychics, free samples. Try it now and find out how. It's the Psychic Network, where you can find a gifted psychic to help you see your future and change your fate. Call once a day, twice a day, every day. Master Psychics, real samples. Try it free. It's the Psychic Network. Open your future. Change your fate. Adults over 18, entertainment only.
She came to Dawson's Creek to forget.
I know what happened in New York.
What she found was love.
Never met anyone like you before, Jen. You scare me.
What he discovered was her past.
Tell me why you've been avoiding me.
For Jen Lindley, it's the end of something simple
Some of us aren't imaginary characters in a Spielberg film. Some of us live in reality.
and the beginning of everything else. Dawson's Creek.
Series premiere January 20th on the WBE St. Louis 11.
On the next, Xena, warrior princess.
No! Wake up!
Trapped at the crossroads between life and death, the secrets of Xena's past are finally revealed.
Show me that thing you do.
The origin of her fighting skills. An infamous love.
Caesar. Julius Caesar.
We'd make an unstoppable team.
And a bitter betrayal. Yeah. Battle on, Xena.
Tonight at 8 on St. Louis 11.
They say their wives have changed.
She took the Pepsi challenge, and she's losing.
On Jenny Jones.
Tomorrow.
Were you and your identical twin sister geeks in high school, but now you're hot twin babes? If you're twins who used to be geeks, but now you look chic and want to say, look at me now, to someone who teased you, call 312-836-9458.
If you'd like to reunite with someone after a year, 2 years, 20 years, 40 years, we'd love to have you on the show. 312-832-4180 is the number to call. Our next guest is Charlotte, and well, we have a little tape coming up of what was going on in, what was it, 42 years ago? It was like
1955.
55. You have not seen your lost love since 1955.
Nope.
Now, his name is Tony.
That's right.
Tell us about Tony. You've known him all your life, really. Or you met like in the 4th grade? Or?
We met in the 4th grade in Tokyo, Japan, Yoyogi Elementary School. Both of our fathers were military. He arrived at the school from Seoul when the war broke out. I had been there already for several years. We were in 4th, part of 5th grade together. Then our fathers were transferred stateside. We didn't know where we were headed.
That's when you say that you started to sort of be attracted to him in the 5th grade.
It was when we got to San Antonio, Texas, Fort Sam Houston. We were in the same 5th grade class at Lamar Elementary School. Then we were 6th grade together on post. Then our fathers were transferred again. His to Germany, mine to France.
Did you ever date? I mean, did you have a relationship? Or
No, but we were friends. I remember him coming to my 11th birthday party. It was a costume party. And I couldn't find the picture to bring with me.
But you've been married.
I've been married several times.
Several?
I have children. Yes. Very fortunate. You know, looking for that particular person.
Would you know him if you saw him? I mean, it's been 42 years.
I think so. I have had his picture from age 14 in my annual.
We have pictures of you, I think, Charlotte. Take a look at Charlotte's pictures, and you tell us right up front here, when was this taken, Charlotte?
That was my 10th birthday party, 2 weeks before we left Japan.
10 years old. How old here?
And I was 13. That was the very summer that I went to Germany. That was passport picture. I was 10 here. Tony remembers me with pigtails, long hair, and he also remembers when I had my hair cut.
And we have a picture of Tony, too, by the way. Describe Tony to us. What did he look like back then?
Oh, yeah, that's Tony. He was tall, slender.
Would you know him if he walked into the room?
I think so.
Would you know him if he was in this audience?
I think so.
Because he is.
Oh, I know he is.
Can you find him?
I think I might.
Huh? been 42 years, Charlotte. 42 years.
It's been 42 years.
You can get up and look around if you want.
Good to see you.
Tony, you got lipstick on your lips, Tony.
I do?
Yes, you do.
Well, you know, Jenny, there's a first time for everything.
That was your first kiss?
Yes.
That was our first kiss.
Now, you've been sitting there watching her this whole time. How does she look? It's been 42 years.
Well, she looks a lot different than she did then.
Yeah?
Really good. Really good. Good to see her again.
Is he a handsome man here?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
He's become quite good looking.
Oh, thank you.
Well, he's grown into his ears.
Oh. Yeah, if you saw the passport picture, you saw my ears kind of tended to stick out a little bit.
It was 1955 when you last saw each other. We put a little retro clip together. What was going on in 1955 when they last saw each other?
Yeah.
When Charlotte and Tony were in love, it was 1955. Bobby Soxers were rocking around the clock with Bill Haley and the Comets. Rosa Parks sparked the largest civil rights movement of the century when she refused to move to the back of the bus. And Mickey and Donald welcomed visitors to the world's first Disneyland theme park.
So, now we know, you heard Charlotte saying that she's been married and divorced, so
Yes.
she's now single and available.
Right.
Have you married since?
I was married for 20 years. Now I'm divorced. Been divorced for the last 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm single and available.
Okay. How do you feel about the fact that she tracked you down? She called us to track you down. That's a nice compliment.
Oh, it was extremely nice compliment. It was very fulfilling to my ego, that's for sure.
Do you think it might lead to your first official date?
What's that?
You think it might lead to a date here?
Well, yes. Entirely possible. I'll have to get my son to give me a free ticket on Southwest Airlines to get me up there. For your explanation, my son works for Southwest Airlines in Houston, Texas.
Oh, he does, because we have all of Southwest Airlines up here today. A lot of people. Okay, when we come back from break, he says, she knows more about me than my mom. Be right back.
Good afternoon, I'm Patrick Clark in the St. Louis 11 newsroom. Here's a look at some of the stories we're working on for this Christmas Day. The St. Louis Billikens, led by Larry Hughes, may have lost yesterday to Syracuse in the Puerto Rico Invitational, but at home, Hughes' younger brother, Justin, is a winner with his new heart. Coming up tonight, we'll introduce you to this young heart recipient. Also tonight, most of us are spending time with our families, but it's another day of work for St. Louis area police officers. Tonight, we'll ride along with the men and women in blue. Plus, we'll take a look at the weekend weather forecast. Is there snow in sight? Daryl Lloyd will tell us. Join us for a look at these stories and more tonight on St. Louis 11 News at 9 o'clock. We'll see you then.
How would you like a slice of heaven? The WB St. Louis 11 and Bunny Bread want to fly you to Hollywood for a VIP tour of the Warner Brothers studios and to see the filming of our show, Seventh Heaven. Here's how to enter.
See specially marked packages of Bunny Bread at area retailers. Mail the entry form from the package, along with your name, address, and phone number to the address below. Our winner will be chosen at random.
It's a slice of heaven from the WB St. Louis 11 and Bunny Bread.
Jimmy Stewart's a man driven by his ideals.
I want to make that come to life for every boy in this land.
But in Washington, it's a different agenda.
Why don't you tell the people the truth for a change?
And if he doesn't join them, they'll destroy him.
I'll break him so wide open they'll never be able to find the pieces.
It's Frank Capra's American classic.
Wild horses aren't going to drag me off this floor until those people have heard everything I've got to say, even if it takes all winter.
Mr. Smith Goes to Washington.
Saturday at 7 on St. Louis 11.
When you think of adventure, you think of safari. If adventure came in a can, this would be the name on the can. Safari.
Say the words I want. Hear what a psychic sees for you.
I want her to love me.
I want to tell him, but I'm afraid. I want my luck to change. I want to have money.
Ask a question. Let a psychic advise you.
Can you see the future?
Can you make him love me? Is he faithful? Will I have kids?
Say the words I want.
I want to make things better, but I just don't know how.
Make home improvements or even get some extra cash.
Rank of a mental actor, controlling his own ego.
We're about 13.
It's just...
Dog Buddy would talk. And he did.
He's in such bad humor, living in that gloomy valley.
So keep it right above.
No searching, no more. Get the most.
Influencing. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
You're
About you have to give up.
Time TV.
The athletes who will compete for Olympic medals.
I love you still. It had to be you. Wonderful you. It had to be you.
They say their wives have changed.
She took the Pepsi challenge, and she's losing.
On Jenny Jones.
Tomorrow. Well, I want you to meet James. He met a woman named Renee on the dance floor a year ago at a club. Now he says he wants to spend the rest of his life with her. How long were you physically together?
What's that, Jenny?
How long were you physically together?
Well, she was, I was in the Army when I met her.
Mm-hmm.
We were at a country club.
Yeah.
And basically, she was on vacation, like I said.
Did you spot her first, or she spot you?
I spotted her.
Yeah. What did you spot? Describe how she looked.
Oh, indescribable.
Really?
Oh, she's awesome. You'll see. I don't know if you guys ever watch MTV.
Yeah.
Daisy Fuentes.
Yeah?
That's who she looks like.
Oh. But you're the one that approached her.
What's that?
You're the one that approached her and asked her to dance?
Yes, I did.
Were you nervous?
Yes, I was.
Yeah. You said you took a 50-50 chance and asked her to dance.
Yes, and I came out on the good end of the stick. Yep.
And did you get together that night? You guys go out that night?
Yes, we did. We danced. Well, we finished off the night dancing, and we went back to her place.
Yeah.
And, well, it was her friend's apartment, and we just started talking, trying to get to know each other.
It did not progress a lot, so it's not... how long did you have together?
7 days.
7 days.
And I made the best of those 7 days, trust me.
So, I don't want to... I know you're nervous and you're anxious. We won't make you wait any longer. She's right behind those doors. Renee, come on out and say hi to James. I always wonder how it feels. Yeah.
Hold on a second. Renee, this is not a proposal. I just want to make a promise to you. I know. You know I love you, right? And I'm going to try to do my best to keep you and give you everything you deserve.
Now I know why you were so nervous. Was that a proposal?
No, it was a promise, Jenny, that I'm going to give her everything she needs and everything she deserves because look at her, I mean...
Renee, how do you feel?
Wonderful.
You love this guy. You were with him for a week? A year ago?
Yeah.
And you're in love?
It's come to that.
It's taken a while.
You talked on the phone, but you have not seen each other.
We have not seen each other since February.
Have you dated anybody else?
I have dated someone else, but not for very long.
Now what?
Who knows? Anything can happen from here. Anything.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. I know, I'm just... Oh, okay. When we come back from this break, back with a musical performance by singer Sam Salter right after this.
If I could, I'd protect the shining smile that's in your eyes.
Taking care of your family isn't easy. Clean and healthy. New Crest Multicare. Its foam reaches tiny crevices, helping to protect against cavities and visible tartar. It even kills bacteria to help leave teeth feeling clean and breath refreshed. Help keep smiles healthy with New Crest Multicare.
Yes, I would if I could.
If you've tried to quit but are still smoking, try something different. Not a patch, not a gum, but prescription medicines that can help you quit smoking. Ask your doctor or call 1-888-959-STOP and get ready for success.
One of these women uses Suave's new Healthy Shine. The other pays a lot more for Pantene. Both have shiny, healthy-looking hair. So who is who? If you can't tell, why should we? Suave, don't you look smart?
So in my family, we're always cooking. I remember as a little girl watching my mother in the kitchen. Grandma's recipes, nothing was ever measured. A dash of this, a cup of that, she used this too. Crisco oil. We don't want a heavy, greasy flavor. Crisco has a wonderful lightness to it.
Purified to taste light.
Crisco's been a tradition in our house. Good food and lots of love. That's what it's all about.
This great American cook definitely agrees. Great meals start here.
Am I a fabulous cook or what?
Crisco.
It's an after-Christmas Sunday spectacular on St. Louis 11. Beginning at noon, Eddie Murphy is caught up in the middle of a war with a tank full of trouble. Dudley Moore co-stars in Best Defense. At 2, circumstances drive a man to become a homebody until an orphan toddler waddles into his life. Steve Martin in A Simple Twist of Fate. Then at 4, when a crass L.A. cop gets a heart transplant, he learns the donor was the slick lawyer he'd been stalking. Denzel Washington and Bob Hoskins star in Heart Condition. It's an after-Christmas Sunday spectacular on St. Louis 11.
Now you can speak with a psychic anytime you want. Try it free. Call for real samples. Master Psychics, free samples. Try it now and find out how. It's the Psychic Network, where you can find a gifted psychic to help you see your future and change your fate. Call once a day, twice a day, every day. Master Psychics, real samples. Try it free. It's the Psychic Network. Open your future. Change your fate. Adults over 18, entertainment only.
If your life story is better than fiction, or if you have a show idea that you think is truly unique, call The Jenny Jones Show at 312-836-9456. Well, we have a special treat for you today, singing It's On Tonight from the CD of the same name. Please welcome LaFace recording artist Sam Salter.
How's everybody feeling today? All day long, till the early morning, you let your mind on him who's their mind on you and while it creeps on you. I'm digging on you, so crazy, sexy, cool. Girl, he must be a fool. Pillow. Till it's on. Till it's on. Yeah, yeah. See you hanging on the weekend. If you put me on, I will guarantee you won't be sorry, no. 'Cause I'm the man you need. Ain't trying to play your game, but I just can't wait to show that I can do all the things that you won't do. album is tonight is in stores. Check it out.
Today at 1, KPLR TV invites you to a festive party as we celebrate the Yuletide season with a St. Louis 11 holiday special. At work, they bring you the news, host programs, even play professional sports. But today, you'll see a lighter side of our television personalities. They'll be singing, dancing, and storytelling. Team 11 will perform holiday favorites. We'll have a loony rendition of a holiday classic, and a surprise Santa will be revealed. Join us today at 1 right here on the WB St. Louis 11.
Esther, I can't go on this way. I'm so confused. It's like my heart is breaking. Do you think that Mark really loves me?
Honey, don't worry. If you really need to know, then you've got to call my caring psychic family. If you have a question, I know we can help you too. Best of all, you get 25 free minutes to start. I want you to pick up the phone and give us a try. This call is free.
Hi, I have a question.
Well, how'd it go?
It was incredible. You know, my psychic really understood how I felt. And I know now that Mark really loves me. I'm so happy.
I love you.
I know.
Pick up the phone now and get 25 free minutes. Tell them Esther sent you.
Call 1-800-743-7800.
The Zodiac Psychic Line lets you talk live to a psychic who specializes in your individual sign. Here's a caller now. What's your birthday?
July 12th.
Cancer. Jen, that's your specialty.
You're in a good relationship now, and you want to take that next step, but you've been hesitating, haven't you?
How did you know? I've already bought the engagement ring, but I'm afraid to give it to her.
What's her birthday?
February 27th.
Okay, as a Cancer, you're afraid of being rejected, but she's a Pisces. Your signs together make an affectionate, sensitive couple. Go ahead and pop that question. The answer's going to be yes.
All right, let's do it again. Zodiac Psychic Line, when's your birthday?
April 3rd.
Aries, Carol, you're on.
Did you just get a job offer?
Yes, but it's in another city. I'm not sure I want to move.
You're an Aries. That stands for new beginnings. I feel this job has a lot of potential for you, and with your self-confidence, you'll do very well.
You think you'll take the job?
I will now.
Real people, real situations, real solutions. Call the Zodiac Psychic Line now.
Call 1-800-355-7683.
We've made a discovery. You know what? We got to go. Once again, Sam Salter, thank you very much for performing for us today. Thanks for watching. Let's take him out with a little, dance for us, dance for us. Okay. Let's say goodbye with a little dance.
She can break a Yule log in half with the flick of her wrist. She hangs mistletoe at breakneck speed. She can even lift Grandma's fruitcake with one arm. Have a happening holiday with Xena Warrior Princess tonight at 8 on the WB St. Louis 11.
Transportation provided by Chicago Limousine and Sedan Service. For transportation to your next social event, call 312-726-1035.